by Dave Bautista, however you want to say it, sucks. This is something that's been very much requested from the fan base. They want us to rip this dude apart. So, us, we're all about fan service. So here we are, JC kicking off with number one on this world. Well, I just want to preface it by saying, David Bautista used to be cool. At one time. But our fan, hey, that's the thing. We listen to our fan base, though. If they think a person sucks enough and they're demanding it, we'll look them up. I mean, because that's the thing. Like we said before, we're not really one of those types of people to really do a lot of top 10 sucks nowadays. But if the fans demand it, we'll do it. Sure, 100%. But yeah, so if people are going to get mad at this, I'm not talking about David Bautista back in the discretion era. I'm not talking about that David Bautista. We're talking about modern David Bautista. We're talking about this fucking big titties, anorexic, feminazi goofball you see in front of you here. And what the fuck happened to David Bautista? So we're going to kick us off the reason number one why David Bautista sucks today, and that is the massive weight loss. What the? He looks healthy. What are you talking about? He's getting back to like 5. Bishop, it looks horrible. I'm sorry. He does not look like David Bautista. This is not David Bautista. David Bautista was some fucking roided up muscle freak that would spear and powerbomb wrestlers. Who the fuck is this guy? This is not the David Bautista from the discretion era. That's not what we're looking at here. Does he have cancer? Does he have AIDS? Does he have intestinal worms? What the fuck is going on? I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? This guy, and not only that, but he's like, it feels like he's rapidly aging. It feels like he almost like was in outer space and then got brought back and he's like 30 years older. Because I just don't remember him looking this old. Like even like the M. Night Shyamalan movie Cabin in the Woods, he didn't look that old. He looked like a little bit old, but like here, it looks like he advanced in age like to his 70s. This is crazy. He looks really fucking bad now. Just doesn't look good now. Not good. We gotta get with number two. So the second reason why David Bautista today sucks, and that is his downward movie career. Now, okay, yeah, he started a Marvel movie. He was Drax in the story. Okay, I hear you. What's he done since? I mean, that's something that not a lot of people point out. Because don't get me wrong, like he's had a couple decent roles. Like Drax in the first Guardians was entertaining. Second one kind of dwindled off. Doom, he did fine there, but then everything besides that has not been that good. Like I said, with Cabin in the Woods, not a great movie. I mean, it's M. Night Shyamalan, he always puts out shitty movies, and then after that, just recently, he put out Killing Game, and Killing Game was a complete box office stud. So there's no real incentive to cast a guy like David Bautista. I mean, he used to have like that shoe in this he's the big guy role, but now we're gonna post him. I mean, fucking Ryan Gosling is bigger than this fucking old skinny crackhead. So it's like, what role is he gonna play now? Yeah, it's like he was typecast as the big roided up guy with his Drax. Now he doesn't look anything like that. He couldn't play that role now. No, like people would laugh if they saw him try to do it. This is what we're talking about. Is that like for people who get mad at you're shitting on David Bautista? So no, we're talking about David Bautista today in 2024. We are not talking about David Bautista from the discretion era. People need to understand the difference. There's a difference between the two men. Like it's like Triple H back then, and Triple H now. They're two different people. Well, it's just one of those things. You gotta understand that a lot of the fan base that do occasionally catch up with wrestling, they're old school attitude era, ruthless aggression fans. That's what they like, and they have good taste. You had good taste, no denying that. But you need to understand that all the wrestlers that we grew up with and that we like collectively as a fan base, I would say 90% of them have gone hardcore psycho liberal, and they're all gone to shit. Whether it be Mick Foley, Shawn Michaels, HBK, this fucking idiot right here, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, there's a few that are cool. The Rock, Undertaker. There's a few old school guys that are decent, but most of these guys, especially these hardcore leftists, they are poisoning the well for a lot of these old school wrestlers and making it hard for me to appreciate them. So yeah, you need to, like, if you're gonna rage over this shit, just go back to not watching wrestling, because you're still obviously attached to old school shit, but you shouldn't be. This guy's not the same dude who you knew back in the day. He's not the same wrestler, not the same man even. He's a completely different being, so to speak. No, he really is. I mean, you just see the way he looks, the way he acts. This is not the same guy. He's not. And I get people getting offended. I understand. They need to understand. We're not talking about cool David Bautista. That ain't the same guy anymore. We're talking about modern, cut down, bitch version of David Bautista that we have now. It's almost like all the CTE and excess of steroids depleted his body of testosterone, and all you have left is just this soy-filled mangina pussy hat wearing fag that you see right now. This is all that's left of somebody that was great. Dave Bautista was a fucking legend. WAS was. As of right now, completely different monster, and I mean that in every sense of the word. This man is a fucking monster, as all these hardcore leftists is. Every single one of them is a virtue signaling pussy, CM Punk, for example, but they have tons of skeletons in their closet, so much that there's fucking bones speaking out. One of these days, that closet's gonna get open, all the skeletons will come flowing out, just like they did with P. Diddy. So, let's delve into this fool. So, let's talk about number 3, JC. So reason number 3 why David Bautista today sucks is he picks fights with wrestlers over politics. I mean, have you seen this guy on Twitter? He acts like such a fucking child. Over just, look, I get you got a political opinion and your opinion. I understand that. This motherfucker goes after people. He'll fucking attack people because they don't agree with him. I'm sorry, Dave, if I don't agree with you. I'm sorry if I don't support Kamala Harris. I'm sorry if I'm not a Democrat pussy, okay, like you are. That's not who I am. It's not who I ever will be. If you got a problem with it, too fucking bad. Too fucking bad. Well, and you can tell this ain't no pro wrestling storyline bullshit when he goes after Undertaker for his opinion. That's fucking retarded, dude. Separate politics out of it. I mean, unless you legitimately hated the guy back in the day, I never heard any stories about them. Unless there's legitimate hatred there, don't let stupid fucking fake politics get in the way of your friendships with wrestlers. I mean, it's bad enough that we heard like Jim Cornette tell Chris Jericho, fuck you, because he supported Donald Trump. That's not how it should be. You should be able to support whoever the fuck you want. At the end of the day, push politics aside, chit chat about old school wrestling road stories, check up on the family, see how they're doing. There shouldn't be any divide over politics. That to me is like the silliest thing that not only these wrestlers are doing, these celebrities, but even family members are doing to each other. They're causing a divide over all this political bullshit going on right now. Every time election time hits, they do this shit, and it's even more divisive more than ever because we have a brown woman against a white man, an old rich white man. So they're really trying to push the division. A guy like this, like David Bautista, who has been conservative in the past but decided to flip the liberal, and he's like, I'm gonna push the narrative. It's sad, man. It's really sad seeing the division that's going on in this country, and he's not helping it. He's not aware of it. He's not aware that he's feeding into the overall. Like, this is all a play to me. Like, what we're seeing happening with this election is all a fucking play. Yeah. It's designed to get people to watch the news. What's happening with CNN's ratings are up significantly because of this divisive bullshit that they're pumping out there. You have Kamala Harris calling Trump a fascist, and you have Trump going out there, with that rally at Madison Square Garden, I mean, causing a lot of drama. So it's all a play. Everyone's getting distracted. Everybody's falling for this one. They're marks for this shit. They're falling for it. I'm not falling for it. My brother's gonna fall for it. Well, that's what you see a lot with the wrestling fan base is they get so glued to politics because it reminds them a lot of pro wrestling. It's that it's that escape of that tribalism. I'm voting for the good guy. I'm voting for the good guy. And it's like, oh no, you're a fucking idiot. A guy like David Bautista, he's not helping him when he's starting feuds with people who should be his friends. You know these guys forever. Why the fuck you fucking with them over politics? It's stupid. I know. Like, why do it publicly too? Just DM him. At the very least, just DM him and say, hey man, what's going on with you? Supporting Trump? That ain't cool. Like, what happened to you? Like, just DM him. Why does that have to be public? Especially like talking about it publicly and letting people know that you don't like somebody who you spent many years on the road with because they voted for a president. Who Who fucking cares? At the end of the day, it's like my brother said, it's all a big show, it's all a distraction, it's all illusion. They want you to pay attention to the show, and they don't want you to focus on your life and getting better in your life and focus on your friendships. They want divide and conquer, and that's what they're achieving with this election, feels like, especially using fucking tools like this motherfucker right here. Yeah, that ties in perfectly. Reason number 4, my David Tisa in 2024 sucks, and that is he's an agenda thumper. He's a straight up agenda thumper. All the fucking leftist agendas he's pushing, the trans bullshit, the fucking feminazi bullshit, the gay LGBT